Now to the starting 11 for the visiting ancillary team. Number 14, Anthony Cadet. Number 3, Tarek Phillip. Number 18, Brandon Williams. Number 10, Damani Berthier. Number 1, Samuel Cadet. Number 15, Christian Cadet. Number 6, Adriano Ogis. Number 99, Alfred Hippolyte. Number 80, Malakan John. Number 7, Ed Fred. And number 13, Eric Gabriel. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, welcome to Season 3 of the St. Lucia Semi-Professional Football League, Match Day 5. The feature matchup this evening, Vieux South faces Ancillary. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your match officials. Match referee, Rennie Napoleon. Assistant referee number 1, Waheed Thomas. Assistant referee number 2, Kiwi Barthelme. And your fourth official tonight, Noah Polius. Please welcome the home team in green and white. Vieux South. And now, please also welcome the visiting ancillary team, Sky Blue with a touch of pink. This time, we invite you all to stand at attention for the national anthem of St. Lucia. Thank you very much. Tier 1 action in Season 3 of the St. Lucia Semi-Professional Football League will see the home team, Vieux South, facing the visiting Ancillary.
Good evening once again from the Philip Marsler grounds in Vieux. Hopefully, if you view in the stream via one of the local watering holes, you didn't leave for too long, or if you're at home, hope you didn't take a lengthy washroom break because the games are coming fast and furious. The second fixture is in quick succession after the thrilling 2-all draw between Leclerc and Vieux North. It is now Anse, the champions of the Super League, newly promoted to the Premier League. They take on the runners-up in the Premier League last season and home team, Vieux South. Elijah Williams back in your company alongside the critic, Tennis in Glasgow.
Another very intriguing encounter. The home team, of course, will be spirited, knowing fully well that they are in their backyard. And so we, of course, had to make a cross-country trip to get to the facility. But one thing I can tell you, they're a district that is very proud of their team. Of course, triumphant in the Community Shield. They would want to take that energy, that momentum from the Shield to bring into this encounter. And of course, they always have full support from the community. So Eli, I think we poised rather, for a very, very intriguing matchup.
Well, Vieux South, I can tell you, the team from the runners-up competition in the Community Shield, very much unchanged, just one change. Sean Joseph exits and Khan Joseph enters. So it's a Joseph for Joseph. But Glendon Ferdinand back in goal, Jose Masrick, Kendall Clark, Zephaniah Edwin, and Kimberlin Mason make up the back four. Ajani Louis, Trent Alexander, and the aforementioned Khan Joseph in the midfield. Obafemi Poyot once again is up top. He's flanked by Moses Henry and Taj Constantine. The Anse squad, however, has made some changes. Even their formation features a 4-1-2-1-2 diamond in the middle of the midfield. But I expect this to be a very fluid formation because of the personnel. So Samuel Kade is in goal once again. Brandon Williams, he moves from the center of defense and makes way for Eric Gabriel to the left back position. Alfred Hippolyte is alongside Gabriel in the center of defense. Tarek Phillip, he moves across from left back last week to right back this week. Adriano Geese is in midfield alongside McCallan John, Christian Kade and Ed Fred. Christian Kade and McCallan John, two recognized wingers. McCallan John coming across from very early on, can't even get through the team news. And it looks like Taj Constantine for Vieux South has gotten them on the score sheet.
Goal for Vieux South. Goal scored by number 10, Taj Constantine, in the 3rd minute.
Of course, let me just continue. Damani Berthia and Anthony Kade, they are the strikers for Anse. But as I said, I expect that to be a very fluid lineup, a number of recognized wingers in the Anse squad, so it could be a 4-3-3 at any point in time, critic.
Yeah, I think it's a flexible formation there by Summers Augustine for Anse. But they might have to just tweak some of what they do because Taj was in an area, I wouldn't say he was unmarked. I think he basically used his skill level to put this one behind. A well-connected shot. Goalkeeper standing no chance and sending the stands and the fans of the Vieux South outfit in a frenzy. 1-0 Vieux South leader versus Anse.
They're very early goal, and if you were following the first game, we indicated that these are two attacking teams, two very attack-minded teams. They love to be on the front foot. They love interplay. They love passing and pressing. And we expect this game to have goals, critic.
Yes, goals seems to be the order of the day. I can tell you this Anse team will not back down. Again, you can see the intensity, two players trying to outrun one another, teammates that is. And this is the confusion Bofia brings. They know of his pace. So basically they try to double up on him and thereby injuring one of their own. Yeah, look at the replay.
The goal scorer Constantine looks like the one that got injured there.
Yeah. Very good strike. But I wish we could see that tackle again. Not what you want to see. Players need to be mindful. But young,
What does the song say? Accident, taxi and minibus.
but Buffia, I can tell you, he attracts a lot of attention with his pace. And the homework clearly by Vieux for South is probably stop him at all costs.
Well, it's not him only. The Kade brothers are very formidable as well. And Ed Fred, who came across from Roseau, McAllen John, who came across from Central Castries, they're both in the starting lineup for this Anse squad today. So quite a few options they have in terms of people that can hurt you in an attacking move. So let's see how Vieux for South is going to deal with that. Vieux for South normally like to press high early and often, critic.
Yes, they do. That's part of their DNA. That's what they're known for. And especially here at the Philip Master Grounds. Those guys, you know, basically, that's where they're born. That's where they learned all their football. So they're quite used to the conditions. And trust me, they will not give up. They're up one already. The crowd is certainly behind them. So those guys have a lot of wind under their sails right now.
Yeah, both of these teams also have a lot of options coming off the bench as well. The likes of Sagat, Ferdinand, Hansen, Frederick, Raye Joseph on the bench for Anse. In terms of Vieux for South, Mika Savory, Saviola, Elva, Sean, Alfred, they're also on the bench as well. So
Deep bench.
Deep bench for both of these teams.
Yeah. I can tell you, none of them will back down for sure. Anse won't back down for sure. A well-drilled unit under Somers Augustine.
And Fred, of course, the former captain of Roseau. So he doesn't only bring his midfield presence, but some leadership as well. Very good at pressing. Ed Fred can distribute the ball and carry the ball as well. Can score a goal as well. Vieux for South back in possession. Zephaniah Edwin coming across from Labry. I think last week I was saying he was probably the best defender in the Super League last season, and he's added to the back line of this Vieux for South team as Moses Henry looks to get on the end of that one. And he has Eric Gabriel in a one-on-one situation. Vieux for South still in possession.
If you could hear it, Eli, but in the crowd, there's a constant noise from it looks like it's supposed to be, I don't know if it's an Anse fan, but somebody has a constant noise supporting their team. Like a scream.
And Mason getting forward there and screwing that one out of bounds. Got that cross all wrong. And Surrey building from the back. Both of these teams like to play the ball on the ground, all along the ground. Not going to see too many long passes.
Remember, this is the league, so it's all about the 3 points. And both teams have an opportunity to lead the table, knowing fully well the result has gone 2 apiece. So Leclerc has 1 point, Vieux for North has 1 point. This is where you pick up points within those fixtures to inch your way on the league table.
Yeah, I think right now, I could stand corrected, but I think Soufre sits atop.
With 3.
For +3 goal difference and 3 points.
Yeah. But you want to join them, you want to be up there, you want to be in the conversation.
Notably, though, for Anse, Nanji Philip, the leading goal scorer from last season, is absent from the team sheet. Not too sure if he's probably picked up a niggle or something. But he's a big, strong presence in the front. Runs the channels very well as well. Can finish. So he too may just be a miss.
Corner for Anse. Outswinger.
And Slurry retaining possession there.
Vieux spreading that ball to the other side. Big clearance there by Vieux for South. Good interception by the defender. And still in possession, opting to trying to find Vieux. Certainly that pass not on.
Yeah, 2 seasons ago he was everything for this ancillary squad. The man he birthed here was touted for a move across to Jamaica that never materialized, and as a result he was ineligible last season. So a player that they very much welcome back. Also in and around the national team as well. Has been called up for national tryouts. Hasn't made the final squad as yet, but a huge talent, very young, is the man he birthed here.
Before South dealing with a long pass. Not keeping that ball on the ground just yet.
Okay, for South keeping control.
Tussle between the two.
Good football.
Just keeping it together.
Giano Gis, man of the match performance in the curtain raiser, the Community Shield. So goal kick.
Way for South. Always comfortable playing from behind. I see, so all upfield. They can knock it about, they can go direct as well. Over Femi showing his wolf. Foul in the process.
Constantine wiggling, losing out. And Ed Fred combining with Vieux keeps it in.
And so we're showing good patience in attack.
Yeah, Christian Kade just joining the party there. Long distance shot from McCallan John. There goes Vieux for South. Just tried to flick that one on over Fami Poyo. Didn't come off, but you saw what he was trying to do, critic.
Yeah, good intention. Has to be spot on with that. Then he would have been through. But the defense for Anse remained very disciplined, not rushing. Keeping possession of the football, opting to go all the way back. Showing out the opposition. This is what you want to see. Patterns of play. Recycling the football. So far, so good for Anse despite the down one.
Well, we definitely know what Anse bring to the table. I was just mentioning in the previous fixture that both themselves and Vieux North did not look like teams that belonged in the Super League.
Cut above the rest.
Samuel Kade across to Eric Gabriel. Look at how quickly he's closed down by Constantine.
And you wonder, if you have an attacker closing down so very early, that in itself gives the team impetus to come up a little closer. So if your attacker is closing down, it changes the whole shape of the attack for Anse.
Ed Fred commits a foul there. Kimlen Mason back to Zephaniah Edwin. Loose pass there. But recovered there by
from an offside position, Taj needs to go back to the spot. Anse trying to see how they could make some in a way, trying to get or create chances.
Comfortable playing it back to Hippolyte. Alfred Hippolyte. National under 20 player.
One for the future.
Answer Italy is one for now.
Big clearance. Ball towards the right side.
Loose pass there, but ends up in a good place. And Berthia tries to slip that one through. Trent Alexander picking it off. Interesting contest. Ansari seems to be having the better of the possession for the time being.
And they seem quite comfortable as well. One. Gonna be a throw into V4 South. Situation for Vieux South on the attack. Good defending there, good recovery by Ansley.
Corner kick for the Green Monsters. Good ball into a dangerous area there. Goes out for a goal kick.
Yeah, it's always tricky when taking those corners, either end of the pitch, because of the wind factor in V4. What you want is to hang that ball up, hoping that somebody can lash onto it.
Ball played out to Brandon Williams, who's at left back. Started off in the center of defense last week alongside Alfred Hippolyte. So again, showing its versatility.
We have a sort of a trend, a lot of young players from various levels, and they rose to the semi-pro level. Eli could play various positions. It's always well and good when you're a young player. You don't define yourself to one position. So if you have the skill, you have the talent, why not? Coaches always like players who can do multiple things.
Well, I think that's modern day football for you. You learn to play football. Whatever position you find yourself in on the pitch, you should be able to execute that function. Of course, there are nuances.
Yeah.
Some people, based on their skill set, may not be able to execute the function of an attacker. And, you may not be able to execute the function of a defender. But by and large, positions that are interchangeable with yours, generally you should know how, or should have learned how to cope with those positions.
Sure bet. Still 1-all in favor of V4 South. Goal scored very early. What was it, the 3rd minute?
Then they're about.
Yeah.
I think V4 South will want to spend some time on the footballs. If I had win, didn't control that one very well, but you saw quickly Vieux
tried to
close down. Yeah.
Like a 100-meter sprinter.
Yeah, it wasn't half-hearted at all. But sometimes you see players closing down because they are asked to close down. So I'm doing it, coach. I'm doing it. That's not what you saw from Vieux there. He gave everything.
Yeah, that's hard work.
There's Ed Fred again.
Trying to find play on the other side.
I'm wondering, Critic, if the change of formation with the two attackers may not be as a result of Nanji Phillip not being available for Anse.
Just might be.
Yeah.
I mean, Summers knows his squad day in, day out. So he has to, work with what's available. But like I said, they're down 1, but they're not shy at all about it. Just need to get that right pass in just to want to peg V4 South, peg them back a bit, and who knows.
Adriano Ogis over this one. I think he's tried to put that one on frame.
A little optimistic.
Like 45 yards out or something?
That would be tough. But the intent is there. The intent clearly is there. Like I said, they're down 1, but the Anse team are not scared. I said so earlier in the other broadcast that this year I want to see teams be brave, take risk, and put away your chances.
They're doing it for a long pass up the middle. There's Obafemi Poyot. He's in. Lashes at that one. I think a block is in play here by Brandon Williams. I think is the one that got the block on there. It's a corner now for V4 South.
The noise you're hearing is because of the defensive efforts by Anse. So even defensively, the fans are jeering them on, which always gives this added energy to the team. Nonetheless, it's a corner now to V4 South.
Interesting there. For a little while there, V4 South may have thought that they were in business.
Desperate defending there by Anse. Very desperate. for South. Easy on the eye at the back.
You can see Anthony Kade and Vieux doing the pressing up front, the twin strikers. Dispossessed there for two. It has bounce. Gets it back in the possession of Vieux for South, and Moses Henry looks like he's on the charge right now. Ball into a dangerous area, and Samuel Kade has come out and punched that one.
Yeah, very, very good punch, I can tell you. Had he missed, it would have been a situation, but we know how charismatic Kade in goal can be. But showing a good reading of the game and using that punch effectively. Long free kick. Winner begging. Goal kick to Anse. Looks like it's a correction there. It's a corner. Corner to Vieux for South. That's to take.
But it end up. Yeah, that's what. I don't know if everyone fall off here.
Wasted opportunity. He did well to put off the defender. But the cross need a lot of work to be done.
Goal kick by Kade. I'm just thinking though, even with the absence of Nanji Phillip as Vieux chasing that one down in a dangerous area, squares it across, nobody there. I was just thinking though, Nanji Phillip already is missing. He has some height, some size. Sagat Ferdinand also in midfield has some sort of stature. So Anse just has given up a little bit there as we see a foul on Kade. Dramatic. If there was any one to epitomize the word dramatic, it is Samuel Kade in goal for Anse.
Yeah, I think he's a crowd pleaser. Remember Rene Higuita? Same sort of character.
So that means a scorpion kick is loading then.
Sure bet.
Football
Tries to play his man through. Cleared out of the area. Anse taking no chances. I do like the energy that the supporters bring when they come to support Ancillary.
Come on, Sarah, wake up! I don't know what's happening in the first. Yeah, too many.
Ball is on the right side of attack for Ancillary.
Don't pick that ball there. Oh, there's nobody there.
Can't recall Glendon Ferdinand having to deal with a shot as yet for Vieux for South.
No shots on target just yet for Ancillary. Just got past 30 minutes. A little too much on that pass.
Wake up.
Definitely a foul on the defender. Foul on Gabriel, that is.
Cut right at 0 miles per hour.
Player down for Ancillary, requiring a little bit of treatment. Eric Gabriel, the captain, and he's back on his feet. That's about 35 minutes into this first half. 1-0 in favor of Vieux for South. Early goal scored by Taz Constantine. And Raye have been battling their way back into the fixture. Have not really come up with much as yet in terms of troubling Glendon Ferdinand in the Vieux for South goal.
Say, if you have something giving, Mama. Until you always losing my phone. Watch. Yeah, help him. Right. Say it for a good shave. Right there.
Anse has registered their first shot on target. Anthony Kadea, I believe it was. That attempt. Meat and drink for the goalkeeper. They've wrested possession back from Vieux for South, who in turn it's a foul now, followed by Renly Napoleon. Foul in favor of Vieux for South.
That long football hour. I don't know what. I don't like that one too. I'm gonna have too much clothes on.
Yes, sir. You don't really sexy like this woman you gonna look on the film.
Of course.
I don't mind what me to say is on his other side. Short pass through.
Poor effort. Goalkeeper not even having to make a save. Goal kick to Anse. Opting to start from the back. Good switch of play for Anse, opting to go to the right side. Searching pass. Attacker able to get onto it. Ball stolen away there by Vieux for South. Ball still alive. Goalkeeper showing good calmness, good composure. And Slurry still in possession.
You can see the high press by Vieux for South though.
Yeah, but
very,
good composure.
very high.
Good composure by
Yeah.
Anse. You have to give them that. No rush of blood, no rush. Not bad at all.
Good football there by Anse. But you're losing out in the final analysis.
Now is the turn of Vieux for South to show composure at the back.
Nice bit of skill there. Trent Alexander. Is that the guy England left home, critic?
Yes.
Is he playing for Vieux now?
That's right. He's showing his worth in the semi-pro league. Ball going up, possession to answer it. Player needing some attention. Looks like Vieux. Is it?
Yeah, it is. He's on the one on the deck at the moment.
Kind of fix I wouldn't want mine.
Yeah, definitely. Rush this one. Yeah, that's where patience was needed. You just got back the football. Should have kept possession. Rush into this one, and that's basically just giving it back to Vieux for South. Yeah, you read the message.
Allez, allez.
Come chebe ali, come.
Ladies and gentlemen, the fourth official has indicated a minimum of 3 minutes added on time.
I agree. They playing too soft. Yeah.
In the heart of every community lies a dream waiting to come true as a journey begins. We dribble through life's hurdles, breaking down its barriers, looking beyond the horizon. Lessons are learned, friendships are forged, and strength is birthed from within. Beyond tactics and goals, we strive as a team. With discipline and perseverance, we advance. Through every kick, stumble, and victory, our lives are changing, and together we rise.
It's not just a game. Football is our life.
The St. Lucia Semi-Pro Football League, leveraging football to transform lives.
This is the Semi-Pro Football League. Feel the passion, feel the vibe. Leveraging football to transform lives. St. Lucia Semi-Pro Football League. Let's go! One shot to create your greatness. It's your time to make your name. It's more than just a way of life. This is more than just a game. This is one more reason why we unite with each other. So here comes one more season. This is football to unite the world. When we come alive, we just excite the world. Celebrate emotions and ignite the world. Let's make sure everybody knows. It's the Semi-Pro League and this is what we love. Let's go! Whoa. love. St. Lucia Semi-Pro Football League. Leveraging football to transform lives.
Welcome to season 3 of the Semi-Pro Football League. We've all been waiting.
Season 3, Anse is back and we are ready. We have made it to the first division and we're ready to show you just what amount of preparations we have been making.
You are tougher than you struggle. We are better than together. Then we can live forever.
The semi-pro is an excellent opportunity for footballers in St. Lucia to showcase their talent, to showcase sportsmanship, to showcase teamwork.
What we tell them the bad songs? Let the rhythm talk. Charlie, let it talk. I tell you, let the rhythm talk.
Season 3, very, very exciting. I think there's a lot of expectation now that we've, had some partnership agreements formed, especially with Arsenal Football Club. These individuals will be trying their best to see how they can penetrate other markets. This government is continuing to provide opportunities for young people, and we certainly hope that they will take advantage of it.
Bam bam whistle. Hey, give them the whistle. Bam bam whistle. Ode mamacita, I see that I see down bonita. Over the girl, you or your sister. Hotel in the crew, you the diva. If I play back, I capital. Get on your mark, wait for the whistle. Cook it, baby. Bad girl, give them the whistle. Bam bam whistle. Girl, give them the whistle. Girl, bam bam whistle.
Champions of the inaugural Emmanuel Bellas Community Shield.
Now do that thing for me. Like a melody. When you making it hot, do you making it pop? Free shaking it up. Now for you it up. When you making it hot, do you making it pop? Free shaking it up. Now for you it up. Oh my gosh, I like you by my girl. You ride it like a bicycle. Roll rush, take your time, my girl. Just take your time, my girl. Pas besoin for chier, pas besoin de zone. Cause you pretty girl all around. Bon pas ta forme, in my phone. Got the station up on that song.
wine and spin, my girl. Go to the ground and spin up. Now do all my thing and spin and wine and spin. Wine and spin. Wine and spin. Wine and spin. Just tell you wine and spin, girl. Get on like the fucking ceiling. Send it up there like ceiling. Girl, do that for me, know what I mean. Girl, wine and spin. But girl, just do that quick. And you back it, and you have it, just up in the air like you got a ship. Helicopter blade, spin. Just that the machine blade, spin. It's even the blender blade, spin. Just like motorbike rim, spin. My girl, you cut like a washing machine up. Let me see you wine and spin, my girl. Go to the club, spin up.
When you go with that, you pass a respond. You're better than them and you're better than them. Yes. Johnny, top bagay ka fait, de cette ici. Tous les jours mon ka mobile ka sorte physique. Tous les jours magie, that not going with me. When I see that when I chill it, where I want to be. Rocket when power, il vient monter. Tout le monde dit, les yo ouais me shine. Rocket when power, il vient monter. Tout le monde dit, comment tu ka aller? Moi quand toi mon left, right, conda, shut up, conda, two conda, left, right, conda, shut up, conda, two conda. J'aime pas mon petit brin trop, pas au blas ou son, faut nous qui bat me c'est quoi, d'abord beau calotte, laisse pas les grapacs, la défait c'est, bah, mini oui merci mon bala. Moi j'ai constaté que mon cas collé, il m'a dit mec, d'ailleurs ni miel m'a dit maté pour m'en vérifier et si miel m'a récupéré. Il m'a dit mais oui garçon toi t'es qui, moi j'ai dit oui ni le petit tout sur le petit toujours j'en ai bien pour lui sont équiparé pour l'échec. Nous, left right Honda, Honda, shut up Honda, Honda, left right Honda, Honda.
In the heart of every community lies a dream waiting to come true as a journey begins. We dribble through life's hurdles, breaking down its barriers, looking beyond the horizon. Lessons are learned, friendships are forged, and strength is birthed from within. Beyond tactics and goals, we strive as a team. With discipline and perseverance, we advance. Through every kick, stumble, and victory, our lives are changing, and together we rise.
It's not just a game. football is our life.
The St. Lucia Semi-Pro Football League, leveraging football.
Ladies and gentlemen, the teams accompanied by the officials have taken to the field, an indication that the second half of this Tier 1 encounter is expected to begin momentarily. The scores at the commencement of the second half: Vieux South and green and white 1, Anse 0.
Back to second half action right here at the Mindo Phillip Park. The contest is between, sorry, at the Phillip Master Grounds. You know, the halftime had me troubled a bit. So anyhow, Vieux South, they lead at home versus Anse 1-0. And let us see if Anse can come to grips or pull one back rather. I was having a chat with the Anse faithful and they told me that they're going to win this game 2-1. So let's see if that can work out. It's a corner in favor of the home team, Vieux South. Buffet on the charge for his team. Ball coming across. Keeper able to gobble. Cleanly, that is.
The incoming player number 21, outgoing player number 13, also the incoming player. Number 18, the outgoing player number 3030. Halftime substitutions for Vieux South.
Vieux South now mounting a raid on the right side. Ball intercepted there. Possession turnover to Anse. Femi being his troublesome self. A lot of energy in the commencement of the second half. Now we see Anse in possession.
Tempo of the game has remained from the first half. Of course, the conditions might become a little bit more challenging. We've had some rain, not a heavy downpour, enough to make the surface slick, but enough to get some mud on your boots as well. So we'll see how that plays on the legs of players deeper into the contest. But at the moment, Vieux South still lead by that 3-minute strike from Taj Constantine. And Ansley are still clawing their way back into this fixture.
What I see Ansley doing, Eli, is that it's sort of disrupting the fluidity of what Vieux South is trying to achieve. You know Vieux South can knock that ball around and fluidity in play and kill you with Femi up top or Taj. But I see this Ansley team making it a little difficult for them. There are instances where they're going to get a break. But everybody is chipping in and seeing how best they can put in a tackle to avoid, the fluidity of the Vieux South team.
We just saw a little bit of a slip there, I thought, but
It's run out of real estate. That should be a throw into Ansari. Too much on that pass right there. And Slave willingly to recycle the football, win all the way back. Clipped pass on the right side, too much on it. All going outside, another throw in.
Another throw in, of course, with our South inching further and further up the pitch. Williams looks like he's back in the center of midfield in place of Eric Gabriel, who was substituted out apparently.
Eric Gabriel, normally the one who leads by example defensively. He did get a little.
He picked up a knock.
He picked up a knock. Yeah.
Yeah, good tackle there. Stopping the break for Vieux for South. Ball goes into touch. Yeah, Kimlan Mason restarts the game. Kendall Clark into midfield. Now we go out onto the flank. Mason has found his way upfield and ball coming across there.
A little too much air on this one. Nobody able to make contact. If you coach Summers, what would be your tactic to crawl back into this game?
I don't think tactics are the issue. I think it's just probably execution, because we've seen Anse with some good spells. They've not been able to get the final pass in. They've not been able to make that, meaningful, incisive move. So I'm thinking more along the lines of, if I was Summers, I would be saying to my team, keep focused and
don't concede. Try to get one in.
Yeah, just keep doing what you're doing, but with a little bit more purpose, I think they've been able to get up the pitch well enough. They win the ball back well enough. It's just that final third, and maybe it's because of the manner in which they play in the formation that they set up in. We don't normally see Anse set up in that formation. And there are a few new players in the mix as well, so maybe that little bit of chemistry, that little fluidity that we would normally see from them at the top of the pitch is just lacking now.
I get your point. So basically stick to the game plan, connect some passes, and try to finish.
There's Booth here. It's a corner, I believe.
One thing I can tell you, young Booth here worked tirelessly. He was going to run for 90 minutes for you.
He will. Might run for 120 if there were extra time too.
Yeah, he works very hard. All cleared.
A little bit of skill by Ed Fred didn't just come off then. That's what I'm talking about, critic. In a dangerous area, but the little bit of skill that he just tried didn't come off.
A little bit of oomph. Just to get it over with. Ancillary team, they're going to press on, they're going to continue.
Up, the ball here, you all have it, you're just
Ball going out of touch.
Substitution on deck there. And Joseph is being substituted.
That's a foul. Foul. Ball. Trying to be wrong and strong again.
Second half substitutions for Beaufort South. The outgoing player, number 17, Khan Joseph. Player now on the pitch. Number 15, Montel John.
Good attempt there. However, over the bar.
Substitution in the second half for Vieux South. Outgoing player number 10. Taj Constantine. The incoming player number 29. Saviola Elva.
Montel Justin now in for Can Joseph, and Saviola Elva making his way in place of the goal scorer Taj Constantine.
Definitely a foul, a free kick in a very interesting area for Vieux South.
Yellow card coming out too.
Just mentioned Elva coming in. He's another player, is very energetic. Bags of tricks as well. Runs tirelessly as well.
Loads of pace too.
Yes. So Vieux South showing us the intent of wanting to increase the scoreline. You need some sort of insurance cover. 1-0 is always very, very difficult. You need a little more.
Interestingly enough, Vieux was the only one up occupying Edwin and Clark.
And he has been called back to defend.
And he's been, so it's all hands on deck
Ooh,
there. Wow.
Interesting enough, Eli. The corner was sort of like a spot kick. And the player was on the net pole, but because that ball was hit so hard, I don't think he was able to even adjust himself.
Number 18, Brandon Williams. That yellow card issued in the 59th minute.
Let's go, Tariq, yes. We'll pick it up. Very good, Ali.
Searching pass upfield. I think anybody's going to get onto this. Resulting in a corner for Vieux South. The hour mark is certainly there. Eli, 30 more minutes to go in the encounter. Can Anse get on the score sheet or level the score, as I say so? A poor pass. Ball going out. Just able to stay inside. Whistle blows. And it's a throw for Vieux South, it looks like.
But just from the state of play critic, I'll tell you that I think anything is possible with either of these teams. I wouldn't want to be the one to say that Vieux South is going to go up by an additional goal or that Ancillary would equalize. I think this is more of a watch and see sort of scenario. Both teams have been punching and the punching.
But no full blown. There's a chance now.
It's almost like the early Taj Constantine goal sort of has done injustice to the contest, the level of the contest. It came so early and
yeah.
Let's go, Tariq. Take it, Tariq.
That's young Elva on it already. Antonica there.
Nice ball. Hey.
Fred just losing out. Ancillary back on it. Good bit of skill there.
Very good. Being able to keep possession for, as we say so, a loose
Errant
pass in midfield.
Yep. 2 against 1. Good pass there. Excellent save. Samuel Kade coming to the rescue there.
I'll tell you what, Eli. We often give and say how Kade is so dramatic and full of drama in goal, but he's a good goalkeeper, you
He's a
know.
solid keeper. Small in stature.
Foot save, you know. Foot save. He's a very good goalkeeper, you know.
I like to refer to him as a Jamaican. Little bit Mitalawa. Small in stature.
Yeah, but he's
yeah,
a good goalkeeper.
Yeah.
Big save.
So Obafemi Poyot is no slouch in front of goal either. So, wow. Ball cleared off the line there, but a player is down for Ancillary.
The goalkeeper got a blow as well. So let's keep our eyes on that. Player certainly needs some attention.
Let's take a look at the replay there. Goal line clearance. It was almost too quick for the camera. What a clearance off the line there. Can't make out exactly who it is from the replay.
Yeah, that's a big clearance. Body on the line for team, for community. Goalkeeper also needing some attention.
Meanwhile, a number of substitutions being made. I can see Obafemi Poyot's number is up on Shan Alfred. Regular substitution for Vieux for South, one for the other.
Ball spread to the right side. It's going to be a throw into Ancillary.
Double substitution for Beaufort South in the second half. The outgoing player, number 23, Kimberly Mason, player now on the pitch. Number 18, Shanil Himmelit. Also the outgoing player, number 9. Incoming player, number 22, Shan Alfred. Substitution for Beaufort South in the 64th minute.
Another good tackle there. Ancillary sort of living dangerously but getting away with it. Big diagonal switch there for Anthony Kade. Anthony Kade looks like he's starting to get a bit legged.
Choosing to go all the way. Ball going outside. Possession back to Vieux for South. Vieux for South, of course, came in second last campaign. They would want to go one better. Again, early days in the league, but you do want to always secure your 3 points. Vieux for South at home before their people.
My good friend Telson Ferdinand has indicated to me that he knows they're going to take the title home this year.
Easier said than done. You have to play for the title.
Well, he said it. He said it easily too.
So he said it easy.
Easy.
Chance, an opportunity there, shot on goal, but from way out, not troubling the goalkeeper. And Cyril now trying to use the width of the pitch from behind, trying to draw the Vieux South team out of position, looking for somehow passing midfield to pounce on. They opt to go route one. If we're trying to.
Now, I was just speaking a little earlier about Anthony Kade looking a little legged. And lo and behold, he substituted for Zidane Augustin.
Second half substitute.
Look out for sure. Foul on the player. There's a long diagonal. That's the way I've been trying. Played towards the right side. Asking a lot from the right back. Resulting in a goal kick. And so we continue to work very hard and yet to yield any result. Good fighting effort by them. Ball going out of play. Vieux South able to gather.
There goes Moses
Want a
Henry
want a charge.
accelerating. Moses Henry was a key figure for Vieux South in season 1. The start of season 2, he was sort of in the periphery. Worked his way back into the squad and seems to be a mainstay in the squad. Once again, as a matter of fact, he's pushed young Elva out of the starting lineup, himself and Constantine.
Yeah, I guess it's what he shows in training. That's why the coaches have belief in him. There's a corner taken by another route. Shot's gonna come in. Just over the bar. So it's a goal kick. Often you see players lose their form. And Elva is a dangerous player as well, so probably the effort that they put in training, the coach is up to go with him, you know. You get that. Doesn't to say that Elva has lost it, he just probably has to work a little harder in practice.
I can tell you, this Vieux South team, there's probably about 15 or 16 guys in contention to start every week. I think it might just be maybe who's in form at the moment, who the coach thinks is in better form.
Yeah, how you rotate that squad.
Yeah, maybe even the opposition as well. Sometimes we see Sean Alfred starting for Oberfamily Poyot. And I'm pretty sure during the course of the season we will see Elva getting some starts.
Sure bet. Yeah.
Just reminded of the likes of Donovan Purpey as well.
Still see Anse Raye defending stoutly.
Yellow card for Vieux Soft, number 8, Trent Alexander. Yellow card issued in the 70th minute.
Again, the crossing.
I don't know, every time somebody has tried to cross the ball from that side of the pitch this evening, they sort of just screwed it.
Yeah, what it is like they're not getting around the football. So they're basically running in a straight line behind the ball, hoping that they can get the cross in, because crosses is a technique. But if you're running straight behind the ball, it's going to be very difficult to get it where you want to from that end. Basically, he has to have your run just around the football rather than run straight behind it.
It's about 15 minutes and then added time. Anse Raye on the charge now. Referee says a clean tackle.
Seemed to be a foul to me, but I think the referee was a little reluctant in blowing that whistle. Let's see what comes out of it.
Yeah, I initially thought it was a foul,
Yeah.
but
Player remains down, receiving attention. Trying to mount a attack there for Vieux. Last pass not on target. A good reverse pass there, a little too much on it. Poor pass there. This Anse Raye team still continues to search. Again, crossing. Unable to hit the mark. Defender reading that pass. Infringement there is a foul. Possession turnover to Vieux South. The crowd getting a little frustrated on both ends. I think Anse Raye wants to see a goal for sure, and Vieux South wants to see an insurance goal. So very difficult between the two thus far.
saw what you did there. Goal for sure. Insurance goal. Trent Alexander over that ball right now.
substitution for Vieux South.
Very poor free kick there by Trent standards.
Outgoing player number 7, Moses Heavily. The incoming player now on the pitch, number 6, Hakeem Haru. Final substitution for Vieux South.
Don't know what he was trying. So the goalkeeper having time on his side. We saw in the earlier game, blunders were made late into the encounter. It's Elva trying to get away from his man. A relentless pursuit by the defenders have led into a foul. So earlier on we saw what Trent tried to do. Now it's a little further away. Let's see if they're going to punt it upfield or try to keep the ball within themselves. Keep possession.
Jose Mathre, who now I think he has the captain's armband on. Gonna try to loft that one in. Left foot. Deep cross.
Not bad. Player not ready for that ball coming into him.
Edwin well marshaled in both here.
Possession remains with Anse. Another chance to throw it in. The first half still in possession. Foul again.
The first half have pretty much substituted all of their attackers, which kind of underscores the amount of pressing that they do. Attackers tire out. They don't only just attack, they defend as well from the front. Just with the exception of Shernele Palit, who's in for Kimlan Mason. But Kimlan Mason as well, he's been up and down that flank, that right
game.
flank for South. So
The goalkeeper came out, missed the ball totally, and that ball fell to the feet of Elva.
it's that guy again, critic.
When you look at the replay, you will see how that ball eluded the goalkeeper. He came out and missed it completely. There you have it.
It was way over him though. Didn't have a chance.
Yeah, well, yes, I'm saying so poor
Yeah.
judgment. So defenders should have been in front to clear out, but because of the way the ball was hit, you know, sometimes you hit that ball and you believe that you have an opportunity.
Yes.
And the pace and the dip. So that's what threw them off completely. So the defenders were off, likewise the goalkeeper. So
We also have the insurance goal.
Oh, yes.
The substitute for the first goal scorer, which is Saviola Elva. He came in for Taj Constantine, who scored the first goal.
And now we have
Did
Elva.
exactly what the person he replaced did. So you see the dilemma on the hands of the coaching staff for
South.
South
He has
team.
a lot on his hands. But I mean, that's a squad he built.
Yeah.
So basically, he knows the players in and out, and you know whoever comes in has that quality to do the damage. So
Goal for Vieux South. Goal scored by number 29, Saviola Elva.
And then they come again, critic. Poor judgment there.
that's where the pass comes in. You've seen the
Yeah.
right flank was way open. You come across and you. But sometimes the excitement of the game does that to you. You know, you come in, you, you get past one, get past two, get past three, but the final delivery or the final judgment of what you're trying to accomplish, that also has to be so important.
You know, as a footballer, you think the score line comes into play sometimes, and you figure we have this game in the bag, so I might as well get one for me.
Yeah, it can happen, but not in this instant though. Yeah, I know it's 2-0, but the better thing to do is to just keep the ball
Lay it
alive.
off,
Yeah,
yeah,
keep
yeah.
the ball alive. Keep it alive. You're already 2 up. You have so much legs in front of you. You're not gonna get a shot off there.
That
So
goal for Buford Sound scored in the 81st minute. Second half substitutions for Anse Raye. Outgoing player number 15, Christian Cadet. Player now on the pitch, number 12, Ray Joseph. Outgoing player also for Anse Raye, number 7. The incoming player, number 5, Sagat Ferdinand. Substitutions, Anse Raye in the 82nd minute.
but I do think despite the scoreline and still being down 2, there are some positives they can take from it. I mean, you're up against a very good V4 team at home. But you want to tell your squad that, you know, this is what you're trying to achieve. There are games like that. It's how you bounce back from it. I think defensively they've been alright, so despite they have conceded 2. But it's how you play in Vieux. I don't think he has been used properly tonight.
I think V4 South are saying welcome to the big leagues to Anse Raye, but based on what I've seen this evening, Anse Raye should be okay. I think they will be able to fare well against most teams in the Premier Division, and of course, it's 18 games, so it's not a sprint, it's a marathon, as you've said so many times.
Yeah, not much time left. So you're saying welcome to the big league, welcome to the dungeon.
They'll be okay, Anse Raye. They'll be okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a good team. They'll bounce back from this defeat. They lost to a good team.
Let's go, Ali. Let's go. Control. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Good. Let's go, Ali. Defend. 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 Very good. Nice pass. Let's go, Soda.
Yeah, not much time left in the encounter. Home team venturing pretty well. Silva, always busy, always on the attack. Chip pass to the right side. Too much on it.
I don't think his teammate read that.
No.
Reacted a little slowly.
Goal kick.
Edwin back to Ferdinand.
Ferdinand always, well, Edwin that is. Edwin is the defender.
Correct.
Always very consistent. Always puts in a very good shift for Vieux for South. Always.
Scoreline may suggest a very comprehensive win for Vieux for South, but I can tell you it was
a tussle.
Yeah, it was a very
tussle.
interesting contest between the two. I actually expected more goals, particularly as the first goal came in the 3rd minute of play.
Yeah, but I think
almost cancelled each other out for
Yeah.
the 90 minutes.
big time. I think I just saw 4 minutes by the time. Elva causing some havoc. Trying to square this one. Despite the scoreline, the Anse team still playing their socks off.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, the fourth official has indicated a minimum of 4 minutes extra time.
Vieux for South team showing more experience. Entering the 9 moments of the game.
The early season lessons learned by Anse. I think they may have missed the presence of Nanji Phillip as well.
Yeah, big time.
Oh, what a strike there! Icing on the cake. Looks like Sean Alfred super sub. Just underscoring the point I was making, critic. Any one of these guys can come in and do a job for Vieux for South. A little bit harsh on Anse. I think they represented themselves well over the 90 minutes. But football can be cruel sometimes.
Very
Sean Alfred netting
Yeah, very good goal. Just picking this one out. Swivel, well hit, goalkeeper no chance. But like you did mention, players can come in and create impact. And these days they're not called even substitutes anymore, they're called finishers. And this was a clear example of what a finisher can do. So a very good outing for Vieux for South in front of their fans. And so much disappointment because you know they offered so much but was unable to hit the back of the net or create multiple chances. So basically now just about running down the clock. But the fans from Vieux for South will be going home with 3 points and a good display of goals as well.
Think Vieux for South know how to run the clock down. They might be going for number 4.
I think they're quite contented for this. So. Brings us to the end of our stream. Vieux for South 3, Ancillary 0. Of course, we ask you to do check out our social handles to find out where next we're going to be. But indeed, it was a very good weekend of football brought to you by the Central Semi-Pro League. And we look forward to your support as we go along with the journey of young men exhibiting their skills in football. Tennyson Glasgow saying good night for my good friend as well, Elijah Williams. Till next time.
Full time, the final score at the end of this first tier matchup. Beaufort South 3, Ancillary 0. On behalf of our sponsors and the St. Lucia Semi-Professional Football League, thank you for supporting today's matches. We'll see you again next time.